Emerging from hyperspace above the planet Mars, the Zentradi forces have traveled far ahead of Earth's space fortress. Their plan is to stage an ambush of the huge ship. Deploying a Cyclops recon vessel, the aliens sweep over the deserted Earth outpost known as Base Sarah, reporting back to their mothership.
Our scanners reveal no life readings, no energy levels of any kind.
It would appear that the Earth people have abandoned this post.
Most of the inhabitants, sir, were destroyed in a battle with our allied forces, and the few that survived were able to escape.
Then this will make a perfect trap. I have ordered the 7th Mechanized Division of the Motoro Fleet to assemble here immediately.
Impossible. This just cannot be. Surely, sir, you haven't ordered up Chiron's division?
Indeed I have, and why not?
Aren't you familiar, sir, with his reputation and his battle record? In the Mona operation, he got drunk and ended up killing some of his own men. In the Osiris battle zone, he almost wiped out 2 divisions of friendly forces while successfully destroying the enemy. And for that, his own troops have named him the Backstabber.
So they call him the Backstabber.
Warning, ships emerging from spacefold are too close to us. Collision imminent.
This is happening just as I expected. Chiron, sir, he is a commander totally without discipline.
Commander, the 7th Mechanized Space Division has arrived. We're reporting as ordered, Bretai.
Ha! Just as I thought. We crashed into 4 ships total. You thought it would only be 3 at the most. I win the bet.
Be quiet, you fool! Our conversation is being broadcast!
What? Sorry.
Chiron, you had better watch your step around me, or I'm liable to take away your command. You know I mean that, too. I've ordered you here for an important mission, and I have no time for any of your games.
Yes, Commander, what is it you want us to do?
Listen, there's an empty base on the 4th planet of this star system. We want to lure an enemy ship to this base and trap it with gravity mines. Then I want you to blockade the ship without damaging it unduly and capture the entire crew alive.
I have enemy ships approaching at 3 o'clock.
Reset main guns to AD down 20.
Yes, sir.
Skull Squadron, attack the enemy forces from coordinates 5 o'clock relative.
Skull Leader, roger. I could be next.
The enemy seems to be retreating, Captain.
Well, they've decided they've had enough for one day.
All planes, stop pursuit and return to ship.
They've been attacking us constantly for the last 3 days. I wonder why they're so persistent.
Every time they attack, we move farther and farther away from Earth.
I know.
Rick, how you feeling? You look tired, old buddy.
Yes, these battles every day are wearing me out.
Well, I think we scared them off for a while this time. Why don't you try heading into town? Have some fun and relax.
News from the bridge. We have been attacked by 120 enemy pods, but our 1st, 4th, and 7th fighter squadrons have succeeded in completely destroying them. Our casualties have been light, and our navigational system has not been affected. That is all.
Hello. Huh? Minmay.
Hi, Rick. How's it going?
I'm fine. Are you out of school already?
They closed the school down when the enemy attacked the fortress. What's wrong? You seem to be very upset.
I was just thinking. Did you hear that announcement they just made?
Yes, isn't it wonderful? The enemy pods have all been destroyed.
But that isn't true, Minmay. We didn't hit half of them, and what's more, we suffered much heavier casualties than the enemy.
Oh my. Well, since everybody's doing all they can for the war effort, I don't suppose anything positive will be accomplished by staying depressed.
This must be the observation data. There's quite a lot of it coming in, but I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from.
It's coming in from 16 degrees off our present course.
Cerebase on
What?
Mars.
That's impossible. Are you sure you're getting proper readings from your equipment?
Yes.
I thought Cerebase was deserted. The reports from the last war indicated that the enemy had wiped out all life there.
No.
It just can't be.
Sir, do you think there could be any survivors?
I don't see how there could have been, but it was a pretty big base, and I suppose anything is possible.
Sir, do you think it would be worth our time to check it out?
There would still be plenty of supplies left there. How badly hurt are we?
There was no effect on our navigation, sir.
The attacks have already knocked us off course, and we could replenish our supplies, I guess. All right, change course and head for Mars.
The alien trap proceeds according to plan, as Captain Global takes the huge battle fortress on a course that will bring it to Mars and an almost certain ambush. Meanwhile, on the bridge, First Officer Lisa Hayes is tormented by the memories of her fiancé, Carl Reber, who was last heard from when he was assigned to Cerebase some time ago.
Lisa, do you see that big red star up there? Well, that's the planet Mars. And that's where yours truly is going to be going this time next week.
Oh, Carl, you mean that transfer you wanted so badly finally came through?
It came through today. My application has finally been authorized. I wish it wasn't so far away, but everywhere I look here on Earth, people are at war.
True enough. No place on Earth is safe, is it?
Yeah, I may be a soldier, but I just can't take all this fighting. Yeah, that observation post on Mars would be just right for me. But listen, it's important we keep this a secret from your father, okay?
Oh, don't worry, dear. I won't tell the Admiral. I guess I won't be seeing you again, huh?
We'll be together someday, Lisa, when the Earth is at peace again.
I know. I'll join the armed forces and go to Mars myself.
I hope you can make it soon, because I know I'm sure gonna miss you. Well, goodbye.
And remember, I love you. Take care.
Lisa, send out a Cat's Eye recon unit. Lisa! What's wrong? Are you sure you're feeling all right, Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Lord Chiron, recon unit heading your way.
Slowly, the space battle fortress descends toward the surface of the planet Mars, and straight into the Zentradi trap.
Enemy ship descending. It's down. The enemy ship has landed, sir, but it's way out of range of our mines.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Gerardo. Soon the enemy will approach the base, and when they do, they'll walk right into our trap, and there'll be no way for them to get out.
Captain Global has set the battle fortress down well short of the base itself. Now, he begins to deploy a company of destroys to secure the supply route. Squadrons of Veritech fighters are launched to observe the area and cover the transport vehicles.
Robotech will be right back, so don't go away! Hey, Robotech is back!
They've begun loading the vehicles.
Move the battle fortress onto the base.
Aye, aye, sir.
Come on, little father. Step into my trap. Yes.
Requesting your permission to leave the ship to go check over the base.
But why?
I'd like to check out the source of those recent signals we monitored, sir.
But
There could be
Lisa...
survivors from this base. Please, it's important to me, sir.
Sir, I'll cover a position, all right?
Very well. But it can be very dangerous out there, so be careful.
The enemy ship is entering the effective zone.
Hold off just a bit longer.
As the Battloids stand guard, the Space Fortress personnel continue to shuttle supplies onto the huge ship, unaware that their enemies are just moments from springing a deadly trap.
Commander, how about giving me a day off next week, all right? Over.
Next week, the whole squadron is asking to take a day off. Everyone has received invitations to Min May's birthday party. Believe it or not, she even invited me.
Huh?
Hey, who is that gabbing on this channel?
Hey, Claudia.
Who's Claudia? Is she that old sourpuss, Roy?
The person you're talking about should be passing underneath you guys right now.
Oh, no. Hope she didn't hear you, Rick.
What? How can that computer be online? It had to have been activated from this room somehow. But how could that be? There's nobody around. I wonder.
Gennaro, aren't those gravity mines ready yet?
The energy accumulation is up to 70%, not much longer.
Blaster, this is irritating me.
Captain, I can't wait any longer. I'm going now.
What's going on? If I can sit here waiting patiently, everybody can. Listen to me, you empty-headed idiot. Don't you ever disobey an order of mine again, or I shall kill you next time. You understand?
I think it's nearby in the mountains, a disturbance or explosion. My guess would be it's an explosion.
An explosion? Claudia, send out a Cat's Eye recon immediately.
SDF-1 to Cat's Eye 207. Investigate the 11 o'clock zone at the 15-mile perimeter.
This is Cat's Eye 207. Roger and out.
A recon plane? Are you ready with the mines?
Just 10% more to go, sir.
A recon report is coming in from the Cat's Eye. I'm putting it up now.
Good. Huh? What is this? An attack force of battle pods.
They're surrounding the entire area, Captain. It looks like there's thousands of them.
Claudia, alert all stations to prepare for battle.
All stations prepare for battle. Repeat, all stations prepare for battle. Captain Global, do we really have any defense?
No, not really. Not up against so many of them. We'll have to take off.
Yes, sir. Attention. Attention, gravity control system. Activate.
We're not rising.
Is the control system damaged?
No, sir. We're getting correct readouts on all our sensors. No, not on this system. My monitor shows something underground. Maybe that's what's affecting all of our gravity controls, sir.
Underground? Whatever it is, it must be part of the alien's trap. Stop all engines.
Full power?
Yes, Captain Chiron. I can now report that the gravity mines have achieved their maximum potential. The Space Fortress cannot move.
Good. Very well, you have permission to attack.
A swarm of enemy battle pods are heading into attack.
Blast!
Our defense squadrons have already positioned themselves for a counterattack, but we can't assist them.
Vanessa, can you give us a view of that underground trap?
Yes, sir.
It's 3 kilometers down.
And we have no way of getting to a device that's been planted that far underground. Why don't we just override the gravity controls by firing our main engines? Don't you remember the main engines were disabled when we were attacked 3 days ago?
The enemy battle pods have just entered our perimeter red zone. We're all just sitting ducks.
They fell for it. Now kill them!
Captain, we're in trouble. The 6th, 8th, and 18th attack squadrons have all been wiped out.
Calm down. I I have a plan that might help us to get out of this trap.
How can we get to them when they're underground?
I know something about this base. There was a reflex furnace put in far beneath it. If we could just get to it and blow it up.
Probability check? It looks like it will work.
All right, we'll start the operation immediately. Lieutenant Hayes is on the base. Tell her to find the furnace controls and turn them on.
Yes, sir. You want me to blow the base up?
I want you to put the furnace into overdrive so it will blow up and destroy the enemy's mine system. It's our only chance. Lisa, listen to me. You're the only one who can do this in time to save the 70,000 of us here on the battle fortress. If you can't do it, we'll have to try a suicide mission. Claudia, get me Fokker.
No, wait! I'll do it! According to the computer, the furnace controls are located in the basement level of this complex. Not much time. Got to hurry. There. That should do it.
Warning! Furnace fuel reaching critical mass. Danger! Danger! Security systems at failsafe point. Furnace in overdrive. Evacuate. 15 minutes to meltdown. Evacuate.
My meters show furnace pressure building up.
Good. Send out a retreat order to all Destroid and Valkyrie squadrons, and tell them they must lure the enemy onto the base or its immediate surroundings.
Yes, sir.
They appear to be backing away. They're so incredibly spineless. Our victory is complete.
Lieutenant Hayes, please return to ship immediately. I'm coming. Reaper. Oh, darling, I finally made it.
Lieutenant Hayes! Please respond. Lisa, the furnace will be exploding in a few minutes. Answer me!
She may be hurt. Better send somebody in to rescue her.
Men, we've just been ordered to fly onto the base to pick up Lieutenant Hayes. Rick, I'm putting you in charge.
Huh? Why me?
Because you proved to me you're responsible enough, and besides, you'll be saving someone's life.
I appreciate your confidence, but why does it have to be that particular lady?
Piggy Pig.
All right, cut it out, Roy. I'll bring her home.
Furnace pressure approaching extreme danger levels. 5 minutes to meltdown.
Oh, Carl, I miss you so much.
Gotta admit it, that boy has really gotten a lot better.
There's the base. Stand back. I'm gonna blast my way into the building. You ready? Here I come. Come on, move it.
I'm not leaving this room. I don't know why you're here, but you can leave right now.
Is it something I said?
Go away.
1 minute to meltdown. 1 minute.
I have no idea what's happening here, but my life is at stake now too, so come on.
I'm not leaving.
No way, you have to come.
Leave me alone. Put me down. 30 seconds to explosion. Get out of there, Rick.
They're mad! We'll meet one another again, and next time I'll win.
As the huge battle fortress pulls away from the planet Mars, Rick Hunter sits on the flight deck, watching over the woman whose life he has just saved. He is torn between his growing attraction for the vulnerable and courageous Lisa Hayes and his strong feelings for the beautiful young girl Min-May, someone who he someday would very much like to call his girlfriend. As Min-May's 16th birthday approaches, Rick Hunter finds himself constantly on duty, defending the hard-pressed battle fortress from attacks by the relentless Zentradi Armada. Rick's thoughts are torn between his duty to the SDF-1 and his waning love for Min-May. Be with us next time for Sweet 16, the newest chapter in the saga of Robotech.